Okay. I think I am seeing a lot of people are joining today. So before we start our class today, I would love everybody to turn on their cameras so we can see your beautiful faces and your beautiful smile. Let me see. Is everybody turning on their cameras? Okay. And also, make sure that you guys have your microphone muted so we can be more focused on our class today. So, good evening, everybody, and welcome to another Britzone Thursday class. How is everybody feeling today? Okay. All right. I hope everybody's feeling great, feeling excited because we have another special collaboration with WordBuddy.AI. My name is Elsa, and I will be your MC for tonight's class. And on behalf of Britzone and WordBuddy.AI, I would love to welcome all of you to Strategy to Successful Job Interviews. And before we begin, let's take a moment to appreciate all of you for showing up today. You know, whether you have a long day at your work or school or wherever you are, whether you're actively job hunting, preparing for your future opportunities, or simply looking for improving your English communication skills because you're absolutely in the right place. All right. And now, this class is actually really special because we are joined by our amazing conductor, Sarah. Hello, Sarah. Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, Sarah is representing WordBuddy.AI. You know, WordBuddy.AI is an AI-powered English learning platform from New Zealand and whose focus is boosting your speaking confidence in a fun and interactive way. And you know, guys, WordBuddy.ai has prepared something really special for you. So every participant of today's class will have the opportunity to claim a special gift from WordBuddy.ai as like 300 tacos and it's worth 170k Indonesian rupiah. So make sure you guys stay with us until the end of our session because WordBuddy.ai themselves will explain how to claim that later. All right. Before we move on to our next session, I would love to say hello to one of you guys. Let's see. Maybe all right. Maybe Chut, Astrid. Chut, Astrid, are you there? Okay. I'm not seeing people opening their camera, so I'm having a little bit trouble. Maybe Kak Dia, are you there? Hello, Kak Dia. All right.
Hello.
Hello. Is Kak
Hi.
Dia speaking? All right. Hello, Kak Dia. How are you doing?
Oh, sorry. Dia or Zia?
Oh, Zia. Okay, Kak Zia. All right. How are you doing, Kak Zia?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Okay. I'm doing all right. Thank you for asking. And can I ask you, like, what's your motivation to join our Tuesday class today?
This is my first time joining, and I'm so
Okay.
excited.
Awesome. And
Yeah.
what's your motivation?
I don't know. I just want to improve my English, and maybe someday, uh, I want to communicate to foreigner.
All right. Awesome. Hopefully that you will get whatever you're looking for here, Kazia. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Kazia. Maybe we can move on to another person. Let me see. Kak Academy LP. Oh, Kak Handa. Hello, Kak Handa. I'm seeing you're turning on your camera. Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Oh, I'm great. How about you guys?
I'm doing all right. And can I ask you what's your motivation or your expectation to join our class today?
To be honest, when the first time I saw the topic for today, it's very interesting because maybe because I'm not a job seeker, but I think the insight that I will get from here is very useful for my students because I work in the kind of like a college, which is prepare my students to get a job and sort of like kind of thing. So yeah, that's my
Oh,
expectation.
interesting. That's interesting. Thank you, Kahanda.
Yeah.
Maybe let's move on to another session. Give me some time to share my screen. All right, hold up. Are you guys seeing my screen?
Oh yeah.
Okay, thank you, Kahanda. All right. Hello, everybody from YouTube, and hello, everybody. Welcome to Britzone, and
Hello.
the largest English community in Indonesia. And Britzone is focused on English education, and it is free and open platform, and it is based on volunteerism. And this is our framework for growth. Let's think, let's talk, and let's transform. And let's think meaning engaging with new knowledge and diverse perspectives. And let's talk meaning actively participating in every session to build speaking confidence. And let's transform meaning applying your learning to achieve personal and professional growth. And these are our classes. We have 5 classes. The first one is Tuesday class. It is online or offline every Tuesday at 7 p.m. And we have Thursday class, which is today's class. It is always online every Thursdays at 7 p.m. And we also have Saturday class. It is always offline every Saturday at 11 a.m. And we have another class, which is special class. It is a customized session every once in a month. And last but not least, we have Discord class. It is online session on Britzone Discord server every Sunday at 7:30 p.m. So make sure you guys join our classes to learn more together. And next one is our community guidelines and safety. The first one is respect and kindness. So we have to treat everyone with dignity, avoid Sarah and political topics. And the second one is this seek permission. So always ask before taking photos or recording others before you post it on your social medias. And then the third one is safe space commitment. So we are committed to a safe environment. So if you feel uncomfortable, we will practically over a help. And the last one is reporting. So report any violation to your facilitators or the committee immediately if you are feeling uncomfortable by someone or maybe someone is attacking, Sarah or political topics. And next one, you guys can stay connected with us. We are on Instagram at Britzone ID. It is our primary source of info. So if you know more on our next classes, you guys can follow on our Instagram. And then we are also on YouTube, and we are live right now on YouTube. And this is our YouTube channel, Britzone English Community. And we are also on TikTok, Britzone ID, and it is for our fun updates. And also, we are on Discord, s.id/Britzone Discord. And we are proudly supported by Perpustakaan Kemendikbudayaan. And that's it for my slides. I'm going to stop sharing. And now let's move on to our most exciting part of tonight's class. Are you guys ready? Let me see your messages on the chat box. Is everybody ready for? All right, I'm seeing yes on the chat box. Okay. Okay, let's go. I love the energy. And guys, our conductor today is a native English speaker She's a tutor from the US with over 14 plus years experience. And she's going to spill the tea on how to strategy to successful job interviews. So please, everybody, welcome Sarah Medrano. Hi,
Hello.
Sarah.
Hello, everyone. I'm
Hello,
Sarah. It's
Are you
very
ready? Okay.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Are you ready to spill the tea to everybody?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
I just want to say hello to everyone and thank you so much for joining. I hope you find it helpful and useful. And if you have any questions, I'll be in the breakout rooms so we can discuss. Okay, so let's get started and I'll share my screen. Okay. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is what are you most worried about for an interview? So go ahead and put something in the chat with what you're most worried about. Okay, okay. Getting nervous, the questions, getting rejected, the interviewers, grammar, can't find the words, finding a blank. Okay, okay, losing words, vocabulary, blanks, advanced vocabulary. Okay, okay, great. Salary, questions off topic. Okay, that's perfect. These are all things that we will talk about in this session. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is I'll just tell you guys a little bit about myself. Ooh. Maybe. One second, let me see why my presentation is not working. One second. Okay. Okay, as you can see, there's always problems, but one of the most important things is to not worry about it, to still have confidence. Having issues is normal, and this is something we'll talk about in the presentation. Okay, so here are the things I'm going to go over in this session. The first one, confidence. Even if you don't know, it's still important to have confidence, and we'll talk about how to do this in the session. The next one is you have to research the company. I once had a question where they asked me, why do you want to work for this company? And I hadn't researched the question. The next one is body language. And later on, we'll talk about body language, how important it is, and how you can practice. The third one is we'll talk about answering questions using the STAR method. Then we'll practice some actual questions. We'll also talk about how to answer unknown questions and how to deal with when you notice you're nervous. Then I want to talk about what questions you'll ask the employer. And then, of course, you'll want to thank the interviewers. Sorry. Okay, a little bit about me. I'm from the US. Okay, who would like to guess what state I'm from? Put it in the chat. No, no.
Me,
No?
me. I want to know about you. What state you from?
Okay, nope, no correct guesses yet. What else? What else do we have? Okay, 3 more guesses and then I'll tell you. Okay, I'm from Albuquerque, New Mexico. And I have, so here's an example of a mistake. I have over 14 years of experience and even I make mistakes. I put the wrong amount of years in the presentation. I speak 3.5 languages. So I speak English, Spanish, a little bit of Turkish, and I'm learning Indonesian. And I almost exclusively teach English for adults. So professional topics is what I work most on. Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna have to go back and fix my presentation again. Let's see. Sorry about the technical difficulties. Okay. Give me just one more second and then I will continue. Okay, so the first topic is confidence. And how do we get confidence? We practice. The next part of having confidence is making sure that your role fits your CV and your resume. So you're in a position to feel confident because you've applied for the right job. The next one is English. Yes, this is a big issue for non-native speakers, but you don't need to have perfect English. You just need to be good at communicating. So in an interview, this is not where you practice perfect grammar and perfect vocabulary. It's where you make sure that the interviewer understands that you're a good fit for the role. So my advice to you is don't worry too much about your English. Worry more about the job. If you struggle at all with the English in the interview, confidence is important. I'm so sorry. Could you please repeat that? Or, I'm sorry, what does evaluation mean? Ah, okay. Thank you so much for clarifying. This is an important part of any language learning skills. You will always have things you don't understand. The important part is to feel comfortable expressing that. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about researching the company. Spend at least 15 to 20 minutes researching the company. As I said before, they might ask you, why do you want to work for this company? And you need to know the answer. This is a little bit more for upper level, but it can also be really important for if you're just out of school and it's your first job. It's still an important question. So what does the company do? How does it relate to the job you're interviewing for? And any questions about the company that might come up, you'll want to check the website. Give me just a quick yes or no. How do you guys find understanding my English easy, medium, or difficult? Sorry, not a yes or no. Easy, medium, or difficult?
Easy.
Okay, good. Okay, perfect. Wonderful. Okay, the next one is body language. So it's something we often forget about, but it is very important. And this goes along with confidence as well. Oh, we have some issues with the slide again. Okay. Let me try this one more time. Sorry, guys. And thank you so much for being patient with me. Okay. Hold your head up. Shoulders up, and then eye contact. The other thing is, don't rush. If you're not feeling confident, you can also have positive self-talk to yourself. So for example, when I'm feeling nervous, I say to myself, Sarah, you can do this. And this really helps. So especially if you're the kind of person who gets nervous, try this, and you can try it for anything. So for example, when I'm surfing, sometimes I do this for myself as well. Come on, Sarah, you can do it. Okay, next we'll talk about the STAR method. In an interview, you'll be asked questions, and you need to make sure that they showcase that you're a great candidate for the role. So the STAR method is situation, task, action, and result. So what does that mean? So anytime you're asked a question, you need to make sure that it's relevant. So for example, what is the situation? Here's an example from me for real life. Occasionally I have challenging students. They don't like anything that I teach, and this is a problem that I have. Okay, so that's the situation. The next one is to define the problem. Okay, what's my problem? I need to know what the problem is in order to come up with a solution. So I have a challenging student. The problem is I need to find material that the student likes and finds relevant and finds useful. So for example, with the challenging student, I try lots of different exercises to find exercises that work for this challenging student who's not happy no matter what I do and is going to fire me. Okay, no, I don't want this to happen. So I try different exercises and I work hard and I find material that the student feels really happy with her progress. Okay, so this is the STAR method. Any question you're asked in the interview, you need to make sure it showcases how you are a strong candidate for the job. And you can remember situation, task, action, result. And the result should always be the client was happy. The customers were happy. We fixed the problem. Okay, so again, being confident comes from practice. So questions can be really challenging. And that's why in this session, we're going to practice some really, really challenging questions. And that's how you gain confidence. For example, this is something I do with my students normally. I ask them the tough questions. And even though they're confident, they realize, oh, okay, I do actually need to practice so that when I go into the interview, I've already answered the question 2 or 3 times. Okay. Once again, I will fix the presentation and then come back. Okay. Okay. Let me share my screen. Okay, so the first one, I have actually had this question in an interview. I sat down, I was very prepared, and all the interviewer asked me was, tell me about yourself. And I was like, how do I answer this question? So then I said, okay, the job I wanted was a teaching job. It was at a very nice school. And so what I talked about was my background, my passions, and what would make me a good candidate for that school. So this is the type of question that I want you guys to always feel prepared for. The next one, why do you want this job? And I want you guys to all answer with genuine, real answers. Why do you want that job? Why have I wanted other jobs in the past? And write down some answers so that if you get this question in an interview, you feel very prepared. Why should we hire you? This is actually a great question. It seems very difficult to answer, but it's perfect. It's wonderful. You can say all the things that make you a really strong candidate. Why should they hire me? I have a genuine passion for teaching. I love watching my students start at this level and get to this level. You can talk about anything you want. You can talk about what makes you special, what makes you unique, and what you'll bring to the company. And why did you leave your last job? This is important for a lot of employers because they want to know that even if you move on from your last job, it was a good situation that you left. You communicated it. They're happy for you to move on and that you're a good employee. And what was a mistake you made? So, why would they ask this question? What was a mistake you made? I want you to think about that. What is the point of an interviewer asking something like this? The point of a question like this is they want to know how you deal with mistakes. No person is perfect. Everyone makes mistakes. The important part is how you fix it. So that's the type of thing that you talk about in the interview. You know, I had a student, he wasn't happy with the lessons. So I asked him how I could change. I thought I knew what he needed. He showed me with his body language and his communication that he wasn't happy with my teaching. And then, so I stopped and I said, okay, I'm not meeting your needs. So how can I be a better teacher? What can I change? And then he communicated, actually, you focus on this when really I need this. And then I changed. I had a different strategy. And then in the beginning, a student who was not happy became one of my students who was the happiest. Okay? Any company would love to know how you turn a mistake into success. Nobody's perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. The point is, a strong candidate will make mistakes and it won't be a big deal because you'll fix it. Same thing, exactly the same thing with what are your weaknesses? And an employer wants to know what you're not good at and how you deal with that. Nobody is only strengths. Everybody has strengths and weaknesses. My weaknesses are that I'm not very organized, which as a teacher is awful. But this is a weakness. Okay, so I have 7 different strategies to try and be more organized. I take help from friends, I take help from colleagues, and I have scheduling apps. And I tell people, you know, this is my weakness. So please, if you see a way that I can be stronger at it, yeah, help me out. And I have to work harder at it. Organization is good for some people. I just have to work harder. So a company wants to see how well you do with your weaknesses. They may also ask you what your strengths are, but that's easy to talk about. It's easy to talk about what you're good at. It's hard to talk about what you're not good at. And you have to always find a way to talk about the things you're not good at in a positive way. And that's the point of practicing answering the tough questions. Okay. The next question you might get is, when was a time when you were really challenged? In different jobs, it may be different things. When was a time when you were really overwhelmed? When was a time when you had more work to do than time to do it in? And all of these questions, they want to see the same answer. They want to know that you can handle difficult situations. So you talk about a difficult situation, you can use the STAR method. Talk about the situation, talk about how you identified the problem, and talk about how you solved it, how you came through stronger, how you helped the company. That's always the point of these questions, is that you want to show something that was challenging and how you overcame it. Okay, you'll always get questions you don't know. Or you'll get questions that you're like, oh, I didn't prepare for this. Okay. So what you can do is you can say, oh, that's a great question. Give me just 1 minute to think of an answer. And you can take some time. That's okay. That's better than, oh, I don't know, scrambling, trying to come up with something. No. Take your time. Think, okay, you know, I need a minute, okay. And then calmly think of some times when, okay, you know, maybe it could be this, maybe it could be this. Oh, okay, I found an answer. Okay, thank you so much for giving me the time. Here's my answer. Okay, if you get nervous, which we all get nervous, I get nervous, so breathe and smile. So when you smile, it's hard to also be nervous. This is one of those things. I read this somewhere within the last couple of years, and I've tried it. I try it all the time. When I'm nervous, instead I just smile. And then I'm like, oh, I'm happy because my face is smiling. Okay, so it helps with being nervous. The other thing that makes it hard to be nervous is when you breathe calmly. Breathing calmly calms you down. So you can think about, do that 2 or 3 times, and then you'll find that you're just not nervous anymore. Don't do both of them at the same time. Do one or the other. Don't try and smile and breathe calmly, because those two things don't really work together. But you can try one or the other, breathing calmly or smiling. And you'll see that it really does work. And you can try it anytime in any situation. And then don't forget, if you prepare, you should actually feel confident. And that's the point of preparing. Okay, don't forget to ask some questions for the interviewer, because don't forget that you need to decide that this is the place that you want to work. I've asked some questions to interviewers, and their answers made me realize that I was actually unsure about that job. So for example, okay, how does this company handle XYZ? And make sure it's things that are important to you. This is an actual question I asked for a school, for a private school that I applied for. I said, what do employees find most challenging about here? And I didn't like the answer. So don't forget to ask really important questions to the interviewers as well. And then also don't forget to thank the interviewers. You can say things like, thank you for taking the time to meet with me. I really appreciate it. And then also, I always like to ask, okay, when can I expect to know if I was a successful candidate? This I like to know just because I want to know a deadline for myself as well. And both of them are perfectly acceptable questions. Okay. So this is the review of everything that I went over in the presentation. I hope you found it really helpful, and I think I can give it back to the MC, where I'm a little over time, right? So Elsa, yeah, I'll give it back to you now.
Okay, thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Sarah, for giving us the strategy how to do a job interview perfectly. If I can say that we have to practice more because practice makes perfect. And we are also okay to pause if we are asked like a difficult questions, and we can apply STAR method. And of course, we have to prepare before the job interview. Thank you, Sarah. And okay, I'm looking everyone. Some of people are raising their hands. I think they're excited for the Q&A session. Maybe I can say that we have two questions for two people. Maybe Kaakili. Kaakili, are you raising your hand?
Yeah,
Okay, say your name and your question. Thank you.
yeah. Um, a nice presentation from Sarah Medrano. Thank you. Yeah, I would like to discuss about the confidence that you mentioned in your presentation. Uh, we don't need to speak English perfectly, but we just want to be good at communicating. So, can you share to us how to be a good communicator to handle in the interviewers process? And my second question: how how many people in the team of interviewers? Because as long as I know, one of them is the psychologist, right? I don't know exactly, but in in my mind, as long as I know that one of the interviews is the psychologist, just make sure about the like yeah, something like assessment for the behavior and something like that. Okay, I think that's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, I didn't quite understand the second question. You were asking about psychologists, but what?
This, yeah, my second question is about the how many people in the interviewers team when they want to know the the applicant or the participants.
How many interviewers? Sorry, the internet. I'm so sorry. The internet cut out a little bit. How many interviewers?
Yeah, I think something where like a psychologist or the higher there human relation something like that. Yeah,
And the question is, how many interviewers are there?
how many people in the team of interviewers? Uh, just
That
one or two or more, and I think that one of them is the psychologist. Is it right?
not necessarily. It can be.
Yeah.
Um, it depends on the company. Some
Okay.
companies,
Okay. No worries. Yeah.
yeah, you might have an interview with one person. Some companies want you to interview with 5 people. It really just depends on each company and what they decide to do. And then to answer your first question, how to be a good communicator, I'd say the important thing is to make sure you answer the question. Make sure you're concise. So for example, it's easy to hear a question and to tell a story and to say a lot. This is not as important as making sure you answer the question in a way that's easy and short. I think this is something that is really important for communication. Those are great questions. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
I agree. Agree that those are great questions. Thank you, Ka Akili. Thank you, Sarah. Maybe we have one question for Kathy. Kathy, your name and your question.
Hi, Sarah. That was just amazing presentations. I love it. Thank you for the MC as well for the opportunities. I was just kind of wondering about the questions coming from the interviewers. Sometimes I had interviews which are not related to my previous jobs and my careers previously, like the backgrounds or something. And they would ask questions related to that. How come I wanted to apply other jobs which is not in line with my previous backgrounds? And what is the best way to kind of reach it out and make sure that I can answer the questions coming from the interview? So that's the only questions that I want to ask. Is a bit tricky for me. So yeah, I would definitely looking for the answers to that. Okay. Thank you, Sarah.
No, that's also a great question, and something that I've done as well, because I have changed careers. I haven't always been a teacher. And for me, the way I handle it is I talk about wanting new challenges and wanting to challenge myself. Because if you stay doing the same thing, you can get a great level of expertise. But if you try lots of different things, then you also get incredible experience. So for example, I would highly recommend something, and also think about why you're trying these new positions as well, and use some of your real experience too, if it's different from that. But for me, that's always kind of a great way to start is, you know what, I want to be challenged. I want to try new things. I want to have a really good range of experience.
I'll do that. Thank you for the insights as well. I will definitely apply that in my next interview. which is in the coming weeks.
Okay, good luck. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kathy. Good luck with your upcoming interviews. Yeah, thank you everybody for the thoughtful questions. And thank you, Sarah, for answering the questions. So everybody, please give Sarah a big virtual round of applause on the chat box.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And
Thank
thank you
you,
for
Sarah.
with my technology issues.
No, you're doing great. Okay, I'll have you again after some minutes, Sarah. And now let's move on to our next session. And as you guys already know that I have mentioned that WordBuddy.AI will give you a 300 tacos that is worth 170K Indonesian rupiah. So we are going to invite one of the WordBuddy team, Kak Violeta. She's gonna share with you whatever things that is related to WordBuddy.ai. So please welcome Kak Violeta from WordBuddy.ai.
Yay! Hello, everybody. Thank
Hello,
you,
Kak Violeta.
Elsa.
My
Hello,
pleasure.
everybody. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Sarah, for the presentation earlier. And I hope after that presentation, all of you are more motivated to quit your job and look for a new job, hopefully. Just kidding. I hope it motivates you more and makes you feel more prepared for your next job interviews. And especially one of the one of the a person who asked apparently have a job interview as well next week. Yeah, good luck to you too. Okay. So, yeah, everybody, nice to know all of you. Thank you again, Elsa and the Britzone team for having this collaboration with WordBuddy. I am Fiolita, guys, but you can call me Fifi. I am a representative from WordBuddy.AI. And yeah, we want to introduce ourselves a little bit because, as Elsa mentioned, we are an AI-powered English learning platform. I'm sharing my screen now. Can Elsa and everybody else see it, by the way?
Yes, we are seeing your
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, we are an AI-powered English learning platform, and we are specifically designed to boost the speaking confidence of our users, by the way. So if you ask, what is the difference between WordBuddy.ai and with the other English learning applications that are already out there? Yeah, to simply, aside that we are the first AI-powered English learning with a cat logo as our mascot. We also have like a lot of AI features that help specifically to boost the confidence of the speaking of our users. So there are a bunch of features right here, as you can see. We have like word discovery features with over like 16,000 words, by the way. So if you are preparing for, let's say, an IELTS, or if you want to learn English in general, or let's say that you also want to level up your professional English, you can use this feature, the word discovery feature, within our platform as well. And then our platform essentially is all of them are AI powered. There are a bunch of games as well within our platform that is also AI powered. For example, like Guess Lingo. So if you guys liked word quizzes, or if you guys would like to expand your vocabulary, your knowledge, you can use one of our feature that feels like a game, which is the Guess Lingo. And I know earlier that I said that our platform focuses more on helping our users to speak more confidently, but we actually have like a feature to help boost your writing skill, actually. So yeah, in our platform, there's Taki Taco to help boost your speaking confidence. There's Lingo to help you expand your vocabulary, and then there's also Daily Pen to help you practice with your writing. But you know what? I feel like if I explain all these features to you, it feels like it wouldn't be that much of exciting. So why don't I show you the demo of how we help our users to practice their English within our platform. Okay, I have prepared a demo here for you guys. Okay, let me just open it. Okay, can you see this screen right here right now? Elsa and everybody?
It's not changing. I'm still seeing the presentation.
Okay. Wait, let me share this one. Okay. Yeah, can you
Yes.
see the screen right here? Okay. So yeah, guys. So if you go to www.wordbuddy.ai, you will be able to register yourself there. And then once you're logged in, this will be the dashboard that you will be seeing. So yeah, as you can see, yeah, this is the dashboard. Yeah, that is the user's name right there. And hey, look, that's our cat logo. Her name is Luna, by the way, if you guys are curious. So as I said, there's a daily task consists of 3 features: guest lingo, talkie taco, and daily pen. So I'm gonna show you a little bit on how we use it later. And oh, that's the word discovery right there. The one that I told you that consists of over 16,000 words that you can learn. And we also categorize them from academic to business to TOEIC. Perhaps one of you here are preparing for your TOEIC test. And then you can choose like what word that you want to practice. For example, acre right here. And there are in total 7 phases on how you learn a new word. So for example, let's try to learn the word acre. So you just click on the start button. Okay, I hope you can hear that. Okay, I hope it's audible from you guys. Okay.
Actually, it's not audible.
Oh no, it's not audible. I'm so sorry. Yeah, but it's okay. I will walk you through it. So basically, the AI will read aloud. They will tell you on what to do, what to say, how to pronounce it. They will ask questions, and you will be able to answer them. And then based on your answer, they will give you feedback. And then if you make a mistake, they will tell you which mistake and how to improve it. If you're doing good, they will also tell you that you're already doing a nice job anyway. So yeah. So yeah, that's how our word discovery feature works. Okay. So this is Guest Lingo, our I guess you can call it like a game. So if you like to play word quiz or you want to challenge yourself on your vocabulary knowledge, you can try to play Guest Lingo. So basically, they will give you like from idioms to objects to other words, and then they ask you, and then you need to type in what is your understanding about the word that it shows. So yeah, so for example, a toss. So what do you think toss means? And then you will type it. And if you get it right, it will say that you're doing great. If not, they will give you some clues. And okay, sorry, let me just fast forward. If you don't know, you can ask for clues. But if you're too tired to play it anymore, you can actually pick the skip button. In total, you will get like 5 words from Guess Lingo. And if you do all of them good, then you will get like 5 out of 5 score. So yeah, so again, if you like to play games, you can do that. Okay, so this one is our new feature, by the way. It's Taki Taco. So yeah, there are 2 modes. Either you can do freestyle or practice with a tutor. So yeah, if you can't hear this, so basically Taki Taco will show you a picture and then you will be challenged to describe the picture within your own words. So yeah, if you can't hear the demo, so this is me actually trying to describe the picture. And then once you've done recording it, you can ask for a feedback, and then the AI will assess it, and then voila. And then the AI will tell that how strong is your grammar, your vocabulary, your pronunciation. And again, if you made a mistake, they will tell you which parts that you made a mistake. And then even if you don't make a mistake, they will still give you like some feedbacks on how you can sound more efficient or more like a native speaker. So yeah, so that is the freestyle mode. Let's try the practice with tutor mode. So yeah, for practice with tutor, you can choose depending on your level. You can choose beginner, intermediate, and advanced. So there's our AI tutor. And again, if you can't hear it, there's actually a sound here. So you can actually hear how the AI tutor reads the passage here. And let's say if you don't understand the passage, you can actually translate it as well. So as you can see, the above passage is in English and the below passage is in Indonesian. So yeah, in case you still need help, you can there's a translation feature to help you out. Okay. So this is the again, the AI will walk you through how to practice a few words. And if you manage to pronounce all words correctly, and then the AI tutor will then challenge you on how to speak a full sentence. For example, like here. Yeah, so yeah, this is our new feature, by the way. So if you are a participant of the last event, you may not notice this feature. So this feature is basically just launched literally like last week. So if you're already an existing member, I highly recommend for you guys to try it out. Okay, and this is the daily pen. Yay! So yeah, if you feel that you are already confident enough with your speaking, but you still feel lacking about your writing, you can practice your writing through the daily pen. So the same with Talkie Taco, the AI will give you some prompts, some ideas on what to write. So for example, here you can write, today I am attending a special event from Britzone. Okay, let me fast forward a little bit. Yeah, okay. Just write a full paragraph. And then usually they will give you some words to include in your writing as well, just to give you more challenges. And then the same goes. They will analyze this and assess it. Oh, I get 72. Okay, that's pretty okay. Okay, they will give you score, and again, they will point out which parts you made a mistake or which parts that you can improve further. And there's also like a native option. So if you want to sound more like an advanced English speaker, you can also choose that option from here. So that's the daily pen. Okay, so I think next stop will be our AI coaches. So this is like one of our most exciting features as well. So if you are, let's say, like preparing like a job interview, you can actually use these features, by the way, guys. So it's basically like having a conversation with an AI. Okay, so if you can't hear this, again, the AI tutor is talking to you first, and then afterwards you can answer it. And then it's the same as Talkie Taco. So you can converse with the AI. You can take this as a practicing session. And then you can have a conversation with them with up to 1 hour, by the way. So if you feel like you don't have anybody to talk to, feel free to try out our AI fluency coach. Okay, let me fast forward it. And as usual, everything you do here is being assessed. So whether it's Guest Lingo, Daily Pen, Talkie Taco, or even the AI Fluency Coach, everything you do here will be scored. Okay, so I got 7.5. Okay, that's not bad. And my pronunciation, I got an 8. Oh, comprehension, I got 9. Oh, okay, so I guess I need to work on my alternative words and my sentence creations. Okay, got it. So yeah, pretty handy, huh? So so not only that you will know your weaknesses, but you also know your strengths as well. So our AI is pretty objective here. Okay, so that is the AI fluency coach. Okay, let's get back to the main dashboard. So as you can notice, there are certain symbols there, taco symbols, taco icons. So tacos are our special currency that we use in our platform in order to be able to use the AI features. So if you feel like trying out our platform, you can hop on in and purchase our tacos. But again, since this is a special event, and as we promised, every participant that is attending this event will be getting a free taco. So that wouldn't be an issue anymore. So yeah, guys, we'll be giving out a total of 300 tacos that you can use to practice your English within the WordBuddy.AI platform. So how can you redeem it? So yeah, so if you would like to try out our platform, feel free to scan the link right here. And then they will ask you to submit your email. And then once you've submitted your email, we will be sending you the special code that you can use to get the 300 tacos within our platform. So yeah, and again, but reminder, this link expires after the event, so make sure you click it right now. Again, it's simple, guys. Just click the link, and then you submit your email, and then voila, you will get your special code with to your email sent to your inbox within minutes. So yeah, I hope I'm not taking too long to explain it. Okay, how do
Not
I
at
get?
all.
Okay, if you have troubles scanning the QR code here, you can also click the link that will be shared by Elsa as well.
I'm sorry,
Yes,
Kafio,
Elsa?
like you're not showing the QR code.
Oh, sorry. Let
Yes,
me okay, there it is. Sorry guys.
perfect.
Yes. That's the QR code. Or if you have troubles scanning the QR code, Elsa or the other Britzone team will be sharing the link in the comment section as well. So you can click that. And then again, remember
Absolutely.
guys, yes, thank you, Elsa. Yes. And remember, the link will expire after the event. So make sure to submit your email within this event. All right. And then once you've submit your email and receive the special code, don't forget to redeem the code within 7 days or within this week, because the code has expiration date. So yeah, so be quick, guys. Don't miss out. 300 tacos worth 170K. Woohoo!
Ooh.
All right. So
Okay.
yeah, that's
Thank
from me.
Kaviolita. Thank you,
Okay, yes.
Kaviolita, for
I
walking us
know.
through how to how to use
I know.
WordBuddy.ai.
Yeah, I think like
Uh,
listening to me giving you the demo can be boring. So why don't you all like try it out? All right. Like seeing me trying the AI probably doesn't seem interesting. So yeah, why don't you guys try it out yourself?
Exactly. Guys, like WordBuddy.AI got a lot of good features. So if you guys are preparing for your job interviews or maybe your IELTS or whatever it is,
Yeah.
so yeah, feel free to use your 300 free tacos, right? And yes, we are already sharing the link as well on the chat box. So guys, make sure you guys put on your emails on the link and make sure that you guys redeem the 300 tacos within 7 weeks and enjoy the feature. Thank you, Gabrielita.
Yes, thank you guys.
Okay, before we move on to our next session, which is the breakout room session, how about we take a photo session first? So guys, open your camera, turn on your cameras. Let me see your wonderful faces and beautiful, bright smiles. So everybody is turning on their camera. Okay. Okay, who's going to help me to take the photo? Is it Kak Nisa or Kak Iha? And maybe another person.
Okay, maybe I can help.
Okay, Kak, please help us.
Okay, guys, maybe I will take 3 shoots, so just be prepared. You can give your best smile. Okay, wait.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Once again, wait. 1, 2, 3. Once again, okay, wait. 1, 2, 3. Okay, done.
Okay, thank you, Kak, for helping us with the photo session. And now we're going to move on to the other exciting session of today, which is the breakout room session. So you guys are going to be seeing a button. You're going to be moving to a breakout room. So if you are seeing a button, make sure you guys click on it. And then you're going to be facilitated by one of our facils, and you guys are going to answer questions. So is the breakout room ready? Let's see. And yes, the breakout room will take about 20 minutes. So make sure you leverage the time, So is everyone joining their... Yes, everybody's moving to their breakout rooms. Okay. And as you know, guys, we have Kak Crystal as our facil for this main room, which is live on YouTube. Hi, Kak. Where's Kak Crystal? I'm not seeing Kak Crystal here.
Kak Elsa.
Oh, it's Kak Tony.
Yes.
Sorry.
We changed the facilitator. It's very okay.
Oh, good luck, Kak Connie. I'm happy to see you in the main room.
Okay. May I start it right now?
Of course.
Yes.
Take your time.
Okay. Okay. Hello, everyone. It's very nice to see you. Hello again, Sarah. It's been so long. I didn't see you, and it's really nice session actually. I really. That's very nice. Thank you so much, Sarah, for today. Yeah. Okay, before we start, I want to know in here in the main room, can you please give some reaction? Who is here? Who's still student or in college? Maybe because okay, there is one. Okay, and then is there anybody again? Okay, and okay. Two members who is a still student or a college student, and then who is here who already work or an employee. Oh, Sarah, hi. Okay, Sarah, Kak Yoga, and then who is at Elsa? Elsa, are you a college student or a worker, Elsa?
I'm a worker. Do I look like a student?
It's okay. Oh, Kak I'm graduated and employed. Oh, that's okay. This is for you, Kak Esther, actually. So, uh, because we have two big members, I mean, like two different area. We're going to talk about. I think this one is good for you who are in the last phase of your college, and then who are trying to find a job, and then like or maybe someone who is trying to find a new opportunity in a new job area. Yeah. So before we start, I think I wanna each of you guys here to introduce yourself, like maybe starting from Kak Esther. Kak Esther, may I know what's your name and then what you do for living, and then what's your motivations to join tonight's session?
Okay, thank you so much Kak Koni for the kesempatan ya. So my name is Esther. I'm from Pontianak and I am graduated from University of Technology Yogyakarta. I learned about psychology. So now I am already graduated and still waiting for my job in wedding organizer on August. So the job will start on August this year. So now I'm unemployed. Unemployed, yeah.
Wow, thank you. It's you're still waiting for the on August. That's very nice. You can keep doing on positive things. Next, please. Who is raising his hand? I think I saw someone raising his hand, or maybe here, Kak Yuga. Kak Yuga, maybe. Like, what's your name?
Hello, my name is Yoga, and the question is do what do I do? Yeah?
Yeah,
Can
what
you
do you
help?
do for a living? And then
Uh,
what do you do
uh,
for a living? And then how do you reason?
okay. Uh, I the first thing is I joined this session because the session I think is very interesting, yeah. And also I believe this session will useful for me to any interview. I mean scholarship interview maybe and etc. And also I do for living. I am a civil servant, so in Banten province.
Oh, I see. So you are a civil servant. So, I see. Thank you so much, Yoga. So, guys, I think before we move on to the questions, I wanna know because you are also focusing in learning the English. I wanna know what's your big learning or practice for uh, for this long so far, guys? Maybe Kak Yoga can start.
I'm sorry, can you repeat again? I think my connection is it's not working.
Your biggest struggle when learning or practicing English, Kak?
Oh, many things, yeah. I think many things. I as you know that I am from uh Banten province. I mean a local government. When I work in the in in the environment, yeah, with no people talking with English, so it makes me it makes me it uh, I have to join like Britzone uh community to make my English more terlatih, gimana ya, more fluent, because just like this right now I think my English is very terrible, right? So this is my. I'm sorry for my English if not uh not well. I think I'm sorry for. Hello, hello.
Actually, you're doing great.
Please.
I mean, like you're you're practicing right now. You're
Um,
already doing great, Kak. No.
thank you, thank you. Any connection?
Okay, that is nice. And then, how about Kak Esther? Kak Esther, what do you think the most struggle when you are practicing English, Kak?
For me personally, when I am starting to learn English, my struggles are I am have lack of vocabulary vocabulary. Yeah. So sometimes if I want to say something, I don't know how to uh, speak it, how to speak it, and then I worry about I cannot use the right grammar when I speak. So maybe that's all.
Ah, I see. So, um, okay, that's nice, Kak Vivi. So I think need more. I can assume that you guys have the number one is the lacking of vocabulary, and then the second one, Kak Yoga, is lacking of a place to practice ya Kak ya. So before that, because we have you ever in English, guys? Kak
Sorry,
Esther,
sorry,
have
your
you ever?
internet connection.
Oh, I
So we
see.
cannot hear your voice.
Ah, how about now? Is it okay?
Okay, just study.
Oh, okay, okay. So, have you ever interviewed?
Not
Not
yet.
yet. Okay, so I think we can also practice it here because we have Sarah here. I think we can do role play after this, yeah, guys. Yeah, if we still have time. Because this is so good to practice here. Yeah, Sarah, if you are okay, maybe we can try practice the interview sessions. And um, what is and then because you are I'm into Esther first, because you are lacking in vocabulary, what things that you are what things that you are keep trying or keep practicing, what you do in to make it to make your English much better, like to make your vocabulary grow bigger and bigger, Kak.
So I have.
What is the one small
Oh, okay.
the small thing that you are trying?
So I have a hobby. So I like to watch documentary video, like Nat Geo, something like that. And then I will turn on the subtitle, and whenever I found the strange words, I will write it uh, in Google Keep, and then later I will search for the meaning in Indonesia. Maybe like that.
That is so nice. That's so nice. That's really a great movement, Esther. And then how about Kayuga? Kayuga, what is your small thing to strengthen your weakness, Kak?
Same as with Esther. I usually watch YouTube with the keyword uh, learning English with podcasts. I think it's very useful for me because it maybe sometimes I found uh, maybe I think rare words here. So it will be useful for me if when I get an interview someday.
Okay. So have you ever been in an English interview before, Kak?
Not yet, but hopefully someday I won't. I will.
So you are preparing for something right now?
Yes, yes, yes.
Ah,
Bismillah, Bismillah.
okay. Okay, that is nice. Oh my God, we have one more here, Kak Aldi. Hi, Kak Aldi.
Halo Kak
Kak Aldi.
Fani, hi guys.
Hi. Oh my God, that kitty. Who's that name?
Who,
You're not
who
revealing
Kak?
your face. Your
No,
that kitty.
no, I don't have a name for him, and I'm not
Okay.
opening my camera too because I'm not prepared. So I'm so sorry, guys.
That's okay. But it's fine. And it's so cutie. And then
Thank you
cat.
so much.
This
I'm sorry I'm late.
and then you're okay, Kak. What is your biggest struggle in learning English? Cause I know that you are already good in English. Like, uh, uh, have you find any difficulties when speaking or with your English journey, Kak Aldi?
yeah, I recently am into reading articles online, and what I find challenging is to make sentences like simpler.
Mm.
I used to think a lot about like conjunction and stuff, everything related to grammars and stuff, and we makes my English at some point like too complicated, and I'm working on it right now, how to make like my sentences like more
Ah,
understandable, shorter, and use like less what is it, conjunction, that, which, who, and everything. So yeah, I think it's quite like challenging, where I studied my journey mostly from grammar. So it's like something that stick with me and hard to you know pull off from my skill. So yeah, I think that it's
I see.
Okay. Okay. So this is the challenging one. Have you guys ever tried something like this with AI, or are you guys like doing it by manually, like only like Kak Esther before said that she watch movie, and then Kak Yoga podcast, and then Kak Aldi reading the what is it, the 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 script. How about do you guys also use AI to learn English, or not, guys? I'm kind of curious actually. Yes, Kak, I have. Kaiser, maybe can you speak and share
Okay.
your experience?
So I was subscribed to Stimulor, if you guys ever heard about it. And then I find it really, really helpful, but I have one struggle with I cannot be consistent to learning every day because they don't have
Mm.
challenge to do every day like word
Ah,
body, yeah. Then
yeah.
and that makes me interesting to try word body after this.
Yeah, please feel free. Yeah.
Me to stay consistent because of the challenge that I
Yeah.
should do every day.
Yeah, so I guess I forgot to mention. So if you noticed in the top of the dashboard, there will be like a daily vocab review. So every time you made a mistake of pronouncing a word, or if there are certain words that you didn't understand from the guest lingo, the AI actually remembers it, and then they will remind you again on the next day that, hey Esther, here are the three words that you did wrong yesterday. Would you like to practice it again today? So yeah, I guess that's just one of the features that I hope that can help you be consistent in practicing your English. So yeah, I forgot to mention that. Thank you for bringing it up.
Okay, thank you so much, Kak Vivi.
Interesting.
Okay, so Kak Esther still. Okay, that's so nice. So stimular is like a to practice your speaking, Kak, or do they have like other things?
Yes, so mostly it's practice my speaking because they have AI
Mm.
to
Oh, okay, okay. So
conversation.
you guys also have AI, yeah, and then because this is for, I think this one is for. I think this is the last one. Um, okay, so when do you feel most confident when speaking English at work or at schools or at university? And then, what kind of like a speaking tone or interruptions or the accent, or do you have like any feedback style? What do you feel the most confident, guys? Maybe Kyle, do you want to try first?
Yeah, sure, Kakoni. I think I'm more confident when I speak casually with my friends. I don't particularly like speaking English in a formal settings like at school, university, especially at workplace, because I think it really needs like I don't know, it makes me like insecure to a certain level because I don't want to make mistakes. But when I speak with my friend, uh, I become so free and focus more on my point by point, something like that. That's all, Kakon.
Okay, that's so nice. So you switch between the formal and then informal with your friend ya kaya. Depends on who you are talking to.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So yeah, I get affected so easily by my partner if they are like my supervisor, like someone who's like with position, something like that. Ugh, I got nervous so easily.
Okay, okay, guys. Because sadly, the time is already limit. So I think I cannot hear from Ka Esther and Ka Yoga because it by the co-host, and then we're going to move to the next sessions. But I really happy to for having you guys, from having Ka Esther, Ka Yoga, and Ka Aldi in the main room. Thank you so much for the great talk. I love you. And then let's go back to our MC.
Thank you, Connie. We're happy to have you as the facil in the main room. Yeah, we are having a great conversation in the main room. So hopefully everyone is having a great conversation as well in their own rooms. So I think before we move on to the next session, I would love to invite Sarah one more time. Hello, Sarah.
Hello.
For her, yeah. Do you have a closing statement for all of us?
You guys did great. Thank you so much for participating and trying. That's it. That's the best thing that you can do. I always tell my students, just try. You have to just try, and that's how you improve. So don't worry about what you can't do. Worry about what you're not trying to do. That's the most important thing. You guys did great. I loved the confidence. I loved the conversation. So well done, everyone.
Well done, everyone. Thank you, Sarah. Again, yeah, a huge thank you to Sarah Medrano for sharing her expertise and practical strategies with us. So please give a virtual round of applause for Sarah.
And thank you to our wonderful facilitator and also our wonderful MC.
Thank you, Sarah. Oh yeah, for the final reminder, so you guys make sure to click on the link, the WordBuddy.AI, so to claim your 300 tacos. And it's going to be expired within this session. And then make sure you redeem the code for within 7 days. All right. Okay. So yeah, thank you, everybody. Thank you, everyone, for spending your evening with us today. Stay curious and keep practicing your English and keep growing. And thank you, WordBuddy.AI, for collaborating with us today. Love you so much. So I'm Elsa, and I'll see you again on the next one. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Kak. Bye-bye.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
everyone.